So I think it actually happens in a series of moments. Sinking into love happened in many moments for me. Knowing my deepest needs and most of all accepting them, and finding someone who intrinsically understands their own similar needs allowed me to find my way home. My way home inside myself is accepting that I need to feel safe and loved no matter what. It's actually what I always needed. To feel like at least one person cares that much about me that I become a priority in a pinch, that they drop what they're doing, that they rush to my side, that when I call, they hear and it matters to them. I've always needed this. In a moment in a day-long workshop about attachment, I heard the words, adult attachment is pretty much the same as a baby's attachment to their main caregiver. The needs stay the same. They are still there. I felt a quickening in that moment. Actually, a quickening is the moment that one feels the movement of a fetus in utero. It also means to give or restore vigor or activity to stir up, rouse, stimulate, to quicken the imagination, to revive. When I heard that it was biologically and scientifically normal to want to be loved that much for no reason other than I exist, I felt my loins quicken and vibrate. Like finally I made sense. I think that I wept quietly that whole workshop day. I found my way home that day. Until that moment, I tried to make it on my own because that's what strong women do. Meanwhile, I found myself feeling confused, depressed, and worst, pathologizing myself for being unhappy, unstable, insecure, needing something from someone, which was usually the person I was dating. I would regularly feel basically wrong for having needs. I'd feel weak and dependent. When I was feeling strong, active, and effective, I would be fine. But when I was feeling insecure or bloated or tired or sad for no identifiable reason, or scared, I had a big problem. My life was not set up for all those feelings. And then I heard the words, we are all dependent. We are bonding animals. We need each other. The notion that we're supposed to be just fine on our own is not only anti-human, it's wrong. We are absolutely not fine on our own. Sure, we can find a kind of peace and tranquility and needed rest and solitude, and sometimes we could even benefit from a more serious and lengthy retreat, but that is what that is, a retreat from life in which we're actually interdependent and intertwined. For years, I twisted and contorted myself into sexual shapes in order to matter to someone. I did that a lot. I'm not talking about the simple and heady joys and stimulation of sexual exploration. Those are explorations like any other. We humans do want to explore, especially when we have a safe haven to go back to. Just think of the child who feels secure with her parents and runs off quite far in the park to meet strange children and explore. When all she needs to do to ground herself is turn around and lay eyes for a moment on her parents sitting on the picnic blanket chatting. We all want to explore. Sex is a part of that. But we also want to feel secure, and sex can be used as a temporary fix of feeling like you matter to someone. The problem is you might cease to matter to them the moment the sex is over. Or the other person might cease to matter to you. So, when I had the feeling that I knew him, and when he put his warm hand on my face and looked into my eyes with that tenderness, when he said, I trust you, and when I said, I trust me too, and when I felt I knew him already, and when we were not afraid to look for a really long time into each other's eyes, and when he came closer when I was anxious or stressed and opened his arms and talked to me like I was a little, and when he accepted all my moods as absolutely normal, and when he taught me the joys and benefits of sleep and finding that totally cozy place inside, and when he would, unasked, prepare a meal because he knew I'd had a long day, and when He accepted my complicated, rich, and sordid past and shared his own with me. And when he would accept my love and affection, and when he would respect his limits by telling me no, or not that way, or I don't want to talk about that now, he filled me with confidence.